Good morning. I am speaking to Michael Bentley, Senior Research Analyst at MST Access. Good morning, Michael.
Morning, Jane. How are you today?
Good. Now, look, Michael, before we talk about ABR and your report, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and MST Access?
Sure. I'll start with MST Access. MST Access began about 2.5 years ago. We saw an opportunity in the market where there were a lot of really good quality small and micro cap stocks out there in the marketplace that were either under-researched or not getting sufficient research or having no research written on them. And we saw an opportunity to get these stories out into the market. And we've been building on that over the last 2.5 years. And we now have around about 60 stocks under coverage and 7 very experienced analysts covering those stocks. So it's been a very fast and hard-working couple of years, but MST Access is, we're very happy with MST Access progress and hope to continue on with it. Myself, I've been in the equity game for around about 25 years. I've worked on both sides of the fence, for both buy and sell, with Colonial First State and Northwood Capital on the buy side, and a few years with Morgan Stanley, and now with MST Access on the sell side. So that's that story, Jane.
Perfect. And look, so now, why now the report on ABR?
Look, ABR is a very interesting point. There's obviously some very good markets potential out there for ABR, particularly with the borates and SOP, and looking at specialty products that they're going into. ABR are looking at a marketplace where your borates are looking to be into the specialty market, where there is the electrification theme, the decarbonisation theme, and of course the very important theme of food supply. ABR are looking to develop their Fort Katy project and have got looking down the path of the specialty products where there's higher margins and very good opportunities in that marketplace. It's also a time where they've appointed new senior management to the company. They have a new CEO who starts in the next week or so. They've appointed a new technical officer and chief commercial officer. And what ABR are looking to really be doing is create themselves a mini Albemarle. Albemarle is a company listed in the US who have specialised particularly in the lithium area and have targeted those advanced materials areas and those areas of electrification and decarbonisation. And ABR see opportunities in that market as well. Another point they're looking to do is have a complementary US listing, which will be important for their future growth, as the US market has a lot of comparables on the advanced materials market that ABR will be able to be compared to. Higher multiples are paid in the US market for those types of companies, and they look for that specialty products as well. So there's a lot of opportunities for ABR as well, and as they look to develop the larger version of the Fort Katy project as well. So lots going on in the next few months and subsequent years for ABR, and it'll be a very busy time.
And Michael, look, so you've got a valuation of just over $3 per share. How have you valued the company?
Well, we look at this as a large project. The Fort Katy project is a large borate and SOP project. So over the next few years, there'll be further feasibility studies on that project, looking into the specialty market, some large amounts of capital to be spent on that project that needs to be funded to come into production in around about 2024. So what we've done is we've just looked at those cash flows, discounted those back to a net present value to come to $3.01. Now, it's interesting, our previous valuation is $2.98. So the recent deferral of the Phase 1A project has had very little effect on our overall valuation. And I think it probably just shows that this project is a high quality project, lots of opportunity, big development possibility, large growth possibilities. And we see some further upside to it as well, given that they're looking at this specialty project, especially borates and higher margins, to become a mini Albemarle.
So just on that upside as well, then Michael, just to cover off. So what is MST looking for in the next quarter for ABR, and what should the investment community be looking out for?
As I said, look, the study into specialty borates, the new management team in place. We want to see the new management team coming out with a strategy, how they're looking at the Fort Katy project, how they're looking to develop themselves into a mini Albemarle. And obviously the complementary US listing over the next couple of months is very important as well. We want to keep our eyes on how they're going to develop Fort Katy, what the final decision on that is, whether to just combine the current stage 1 or do a combine the stage 1 and stage 2 project as the first development. So further information on that will be also keenly sought on the market. Re-establish that strategy, get that firmly in the market, and then execute. That's what we'll be looking for.
Well, Michael, thank you very much for your time today.
My pleasure, Jane. Thank you very much.